So if you sit a lot, you know that it's not good for your body. Well, the good news is that you can actually counter sitting all day. All you have to do is move multiple times a day. It's not just once a day, that 30-minute workout. You can reverse all the damage with that workout. No, unfortunately, it's crucial that you move multiple times a day throughout your day so that you don't sort of accrue all of that stagnation in the body, which is really dangerous. So I have a very quick little routine that is going to help you to make sure that you get that movement in and that you can counter the sedentary lifestyle, that you can get rid of the damage from living a sedentary lifestyle by moving regularly. I recommend minimum 3 times per day during your work. I know that that's probably difficult, but even if you go to the bathroom and just get some movement in, it will do your body so much good in the long run, so it is worth it. So the first thing that you should always get in is some cat-cow. The good news with cat-cow is you can kind of change it up. You can do it on all fours, you can do it sitting, you can do it even standing if you want to, you can do it at your desk, really whatever it is that you want to do. So for the purpose of this practice, we're going to be doing it on all fours. So just bringing your hands beneath your shoulders, knees beneath the hips, deep breath in, lift and lengthen the spine. Big exhale, include your breath always. Inhale, draw that belly button down as you send the gaze out in front of you. As you exhale, tucking your pelvis round the spine, push the shoulder blades away from one another. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Now, I recommend 10 reps of cat-cow. So in total, it'll be 20. So if you're like 1, 2, and you keep going with the cat-cows. Or you just do 1, 2, so either 10 or that 20 count. 3 times per day is going to do wonders for your spine. All right. The next thing that I believe that you should be doing regularly throughout the day is squats. So I'm not talking about squatting with weights or anything like that, just using your body weight, and you have a few options. So either come to a malasana squat, and this is, I kind of alternate throughout the day and I change it up a little bit. So you can either come to a malasana squat, and if you feel like you can't do it properly and you're on your tippy toes and whatever, that's okay. Just because you're not doing it properly, and I always just say properly, you're still doing it, but maybe your ankles aren't flexible enough to get into that full expression, which I have videos on. Come to that malasana squat. And then can you lift yourself up to a standing position? Whew. Okay, so you come back down, a lot of strengthening work, a lot of work and mobility training in the hips here. So 10 reps of these, and do it with me, unless you're just watching the video for fun. 10 reps of these, lubricating the hip joint, strengthening the surrounding muscles of the hip joint, the knees, the ankles, everything. Crucial if you're sitting for long periods of time. And then alternatively, you can bring your toes to face the front of the room, your hands out in front of you, and just start squatting, sort of doing the same motion, but just changing up that rotation in the hips. So again, just targeting different areas and really doing wonders for the body. And we're doing 10 reps. Try to do 3 times a day. You'll really feel it. You'll start to breathe a little bit heavier too, but that is perfect. The next thing is just mostly for the spine, separating the vertebrae. So when we're sitting for long periods of time, I just want to make sure you guys can see me. When we're sitting for long periods of time, we are stacking the vertebrae on top of one another, and they can start to put pressure on each other. So we want to make sure that we, first of all, lubricate the spine, get that synovial fluid production going along the spine, and then also separate the vertebrae as much as we can. So come to standing, tuck your chin in as much as you can, and start to roll all the way down and reach for your toes. Bend the knees as you come forward, find belly to thigh connection. Tuck in that chin, roll all the way back up. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, roll up. Let it feel good. So about 8 reps of this. Really just a feel-good movement, nothing too tricky. But again, notice how we're moving the ankles, the knees, the hips, the shoulders. We're getting full body movement in, activating the lymphatic system, getting the blood flow going back through the body, which really is the main concern of sitting, that stagnation of the toxins in the body. Huge problem, the degradation of the muscles and the joints. We are countering all of that. Last one. Beautiful job. Okay. Another really amazing movement, and I'm going to face this way. Bring your legs out nice and wide, and then hinge forward at the hips. And you can bend the knees here, reach for the floor. Take a deep breath in here. And then as you exhale, send your tailbone up towards the sky. Okay. So if this is having your hamstrings, bend the knees. If it's not, straighten them, but always make sure that you have a straight spine. Don't round the spine here to compensate for bent knees. Okay, so now you're gonna walk your hands over to the right, so you're touching your right foot, and then you're gonna open your right arm up towards the sky and twist up towards the sky. Then you're gonna bring that hand back down. We're gonna sweep, grab the left foot, reach the left arm up towards the sky, I mean. Sweep, right arm goes up, we twist. Sweep, left arm goes up, we twist. Let's do 2 more on both sides. So I just say like 3 on each side is good, 3 to 5. Again, activating a lot of lymphatic drainage, blood flow throughout the body. Last 2. And 1, come back to center. And then, last but not least, Skandasana. So come down to a squatting position, and you can come up onto your heel or onto your toes here. Send your foot out. So we're on the right leg, we're bent on the right leg, and then you've got your left leg out long. And you can utilize your hands here, and if this is still too much, you can feel free to come all the way up and do Skandasana from this position. Otherwise, bringing your bum down to your heel, and then we're just gonna walk the feet over, or the hands over, to really get a lot of mobility practice in the hips. Amazing for your pelvic floor too, which can get very tense and very weak when you are sitting for long periods of time. So I just say 8 on both sides. Take it nice and easy, let it feel good. Keep breathing. Last 2. Last 1. And then come to sit, and you can go back to work. That is it. Thank you so much for joining me. I love that you took the time out of your day to move a little bit and counter the damage of the sedentary lifestyle. I'm so excited to see you in the next one.